Mm-hmm. 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 I think we're good. I think we're gonna play against the storm. This is what's gonna happen. Yeah, I think that is. Hi, playing against the storm again. It's the Adamantine Seal. I failed this spectacularly last time because too many people left, and the queen was like, "What the f are you doing?" and kicked me out. So I am not sure how this one's gonna go. Uh, but I have a plan, ish. I have a sort of plan, is what I've got. So anyway, uh, every tree you cut down causes hostility. So, as usual, I'm gonna try to limit the number of trees I cut down. To that end, I'm going to go with a bunch of wood to start off with, as well as a plantation. Uh, the hope is that I can produce berries and plant fiber in equal measure, find some fertile ground, turn the plant fiber into oil, burn oil primarily, uh, and keep down on the tree usage. And instead of cutting down trees to make space, I'll just cut into glades and try to snake my way into the forest and not cut down too much. I'm gonna start with humans because my plan of cut down basically no trees kind of hinges on good farming. So humans are an obvious choice here. Uh, yeah, not much else to say except boy, does this game look hard. There's also that upsetting fee for opening glades, which, on reflection, I'm not sure how I'm going to handle. I don't start with any money. Hmm. Do I have to start with money for that? Ugh, that feels ugly. That feels ugly and wrong. Still, it will get me a much faster start if I start with amber, but ooh boy. Plantation feels very critical to it. But so is opening up glades. Hmm. Maybe it's fine. I'll just put down a trading post early. In all of that space I won't have. It's fine. It'll probably be fine. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I just won't, die on year 5 again. That last one was just ugly. It was ugly and I hated it. And I think it was all because I found a dangerous glade event where it was like, hi, guess what? We're gonna put a bunch of blight cysts on your buildings. And then I'm like, no, don't do that. And then they're like, but we did. Suck it. Anyway, forest mysteries are not too bad. Muddy Aura fears, well, that could be especially dangerous if I don't get a handle on resolve during the storm. Uh, Everyone already leaves twice as fast on the prestige level because of higher standards, so people will leave very quickly if they get upset. Rot from the sky slows down food production. Hopefully, I'll have enough of a surplus that that won't matter. And then death and decay. If anyone dies during the storm, they turn into a blood flower. This can super duper spiral out of control if you let it. So, normally I play all of my games trying to keep people from dying. But now it's just especially important this time. Let's see what few camps things we start out with. Start with a plantation. Uh, hmm. I I mean, the herb garden can be useful. If I manage to find the spice cornerstone, this goes pretty nuts, all by itself. And it would allow me to get flour. And given that our main staple is probably going to be biscuits and pies, because everyone loves it, this would provide me an infinite source of roots. Could be worth. I can't really re-roll this either. I have to, like, pick something. Forger's Camp is a bit of a gamble. If I don't find any large glade to use this in, it's kind of a waste, so pick the herb garden. Lumber mill's very good, though. We didn't get any good brick or fabric production, but lumber mill will make our wood stretch out much, much further, which is very important. Also, we started with some fertile ground right here, which is very helpful. Obviously, we're gonna make 2-star food because that's just a smart thing to do. And I shouldn't be too picky on its placement, so I'm gonna just put it there, call that perfectly fine. Having a road from the farm to the warehouse and the hearth will make that slightly more efficient. Obviously, I want to break into this dangerous glade relatively soon. I would like to get that other bit of fertile ground out of the way as soon as possible. I'm also going to have to put down a crude workstation, and I might have to use my early fabric on a harpy house to make sure that they stay happy schmappy. Also need the reed field being collected from, because we'll need the clay for bricks. Lots of things we'll need to do. But starting with 11 people is a very comfy place to start, so I'm pretty happy with that. We also need these dewberry bushes to get collected as well, just to give us more space in the hearth and also food. So Woodcutter's Camp is top priority. I think I mean, we can't possibly get a year 1 harvest, right? That's just crazy talk. Right? Right? Year 1 harvest is just silly. No, it's actually silly. I'll have plenty of food for year 1. I do not have to spend my precious early game builder time on a farm that's barely gonna have a yield. We definitely want the harpy on the hearth to increase everyone's carrying capacity. Fewer trips to the warehouse, the better. Alright, and also I'm going to have to say only marked trees. Period. So we're going to cut into these, and we're going to cut these overgrown trees. To reduce how many trees we have to destroy. I'll keep it to avoid glades for now until I'm, sure I'm ready to open that. Because right now, things are touchy. Alright, we're gonna have a lumber mill soon. I do not want to overproduce planks. The wood is needed for a lot of other stuff, so, it's probably best not to spend it all on a big stockpile of planks I'm not using. So I'm gonna keep it to like 12. At least for now. Alright, what's our first cornerstone? Well, Woodcutter's Song is especially bad on this map. Guild Catalog doesn't do anything right now either. I like that in games where I expect to have a lot of money, but I do not expect to have much, if any, money. I could decline for Amber. The Amber would actually come in real handy. But let's spend a reroll at least, see if we can't get anything better. Vegetables? Exploration contract? I mean, this isn't terrible. 20 clay and 20 reeds does go a long way for one-time bonuses. And I am a little shy on brick material, which I'll need for human houses and other houses. Definitely am going to need it. But then again, I can't open glades without amber either. It's really not good enough. One more reroll. Ah! Shoot! Ah! These both solve my food problems like 100%. Either if I get a small farm or a greenhouse. I can't give these up, but I can't choose one yet either. I'm gonna have to sit on that one. That feels weird. What's your problem? Oh, we have enough planks already, right? Because we started with a huge stockpile of them, which is nice. Okay, no planks here, no pipes yet. Nothing to make bricks out of, nothing to make fabric out of. It's gonna be a wee bit touchy for a bit. Alright, make cloth out of reeds. 12 is fine. Let's cap bricks at 6, actually. Human houses need 3 each. I need to make sure I have 5 for a blight post. I'm very worried about running out of bricks in this game right now. Orders are here. Could probably get in a harvest, to be fair. I mean, I don't know if the human's doing much else right now. Harvesting is important. This will be important once I get the wood for it. Probably don't want to open up my orders until I can make housing, which means needing 12 planks, and I have 12 planks. Also need enough wood for a park though, so once the park and the herbalist camp get built, then I'll open up the orders. See if we can't get a good one. Harpies, we have enough wood for the park now. And hey, we're even getting some resolve from the harpy. That's lovely. It's nowhere near enough to, like, get me a reputation level, but I appreciate it. Okay. Park's being built. Good. Good, good. Alright. Let's pop orders. See what we get. Botanist is a strong start. +1 to all berry production. We're doing that like as we speak. plus a nice little boost of food. Camps would be a lot more appealing if it paid for its own bricks, but it does not even a little. As much as I would like the parts, but we do have a quest that gives us a lot of parts right now, so I'm pretty okay with that. Also, we need to grow plant fibers, as it turns out, because the trees don't drop them. And nothing else drops them. So, to get 20 plant fibers, I will need to make it so that we don't use them here. And we grow them here. And it'll just have to be that. Next order. Camps is back. Problem Solver is also here. Tools and people aren't bad. This might actually just be camps. I do have to manage hostility really well, so bringing 3 people in, like, 3 glade events can either happen very early or very, like, late, depending on how much I do. And without any tools or stones or training gear, I can't open caches easily. So glade events could take a while to get. Which means I'm leaning on camps, as much as I'm not a fan of it, but we'll see. Hey, speedy real estate. We don't have any tools, otherwise funding the expedition would be an excellent choice for 10 bricks and 5 parts. But yeah, encampment level 1 is great. It's super great. We want that up as fast as possible, honestly. So let's make room for housing. That'll house 6, that'll house 1, so that's 7, but I need everyone housed. Doesn't fit there, unfortunately. I could just shove the crude workstation over. Space is going to be an issue right now, but yeah, we've got enough planks for both of them. Wonderful. 3 builders should be plenty to build it in time, or at least it better, because if it's not, I'll be a little upset. But the speedy real estate order getting done early is going to be a very large boon, I would suggest. You guys are planting berries, now you're planting plant fibers, that's great. We will get in 1 sowing. 1 more sowing this year, and that'll have to be good enough. Anyway, the big shelters will help anyway. Having excess housing means I won't have to worry about building, like, housing too much before we get overflow. So, pretty happy with this. There we go. Speedy real estate done. What's our next blueprint? We definitely have some good ones. Tinkerer is interesting. Little rough without any metal, though. Like, there are copper deposits on this map. So, like, tools aren't exactly out of the question. Training gear is of dubious usefulness. Packs of materials also of dubious usefulness. I can't do my usual thing of just make a billion planks in my lumber mill and ship them off in boxes. Brickyard's really good, though. 3-star bricks will make our extraordinarily limited clay go way farther. And the option to make crystallized dew, even bad crystallized dew, is very welcome. So that's probably just the obvious choice. And I'll take the obvious choice. So we definitely want the brickyard. Now we need planks. 12 of them, in fact. That's perfect, so we'll just tell some humans to go get on that. Alright, well, can probably speed things up. There's not a whole lot else I can do for the colony right now. Would most certainly love to, you know... I do need to get to a trading post soon, but like, where do I shove it? I have no space. Could also get down the beacon tower, but that is also similarly huge. And takes very precious bricks, which we don't have a lot to burn. Forsaken Altar is also a must. Oh, there's a lot that needs done. I can't do any of it. Really do want very badly to get the trading post down. Bad enough that I chop down some normal trees? Maybe? I'm not entirely sure what I would, like, spend it on, granted. Sorry, brain hiccup. Not sure what I would give up for amber right now. Because I kind of have not a lot. Because, you know, we're year one, just starting out. Guess I just speed things up for now. At least Hostility 0 is a nice place to be. Oh, you're all done with the planks, huh? Bricks are getting built. I could put you in the herbalist camp just because, like, we're gonna have enough berries. Optimizing this with harpies doesn't matter too much. It's probably fine. You two are idle, but that's fine. We can suck it up. I don't know if my problem with this is if I'm playing too tepidly or if I'm not playing tepidly enough. As I feel like I should be cautious, but details. Global production speed is 50% slower. We'll deal. Alright, we're capped on bricks. That's good-ish. I do need 10 for the order, so I should probably set it to 10, huh? Also, I need a stonecutter's camp somewhere at some point. I think getting that order done will be important. I do definitely want to see my next blueprint. If I happen to pick up the small farm or the greenhouse, that'll tell me a lot of what I'm going to end up doing. Oh wow, that's harvested out already? Jeez. Well, that went fast. Oh well. New people. Oh, we have beavers. Oh, we do have the triad that I really enjoy having, at least. We only have 2 open slots, also. So maybe I bring these guys in? That seems fine. The stone to turn into bricks will actually be super helpful right now. So would the plant fibers, don't get me wrong, but Let's bring in the people we have housing for, at least. This means we need beaver houses somewhere. We're so cramped right now. Nothing I can do about it, but still. Turn that in for rewards, see our next blueprint. It's a miss, for sure. No one in the camp eats skewers. Like, having copper bars are barely good enough. Monastery is certainly nice. Anything that lowers hostility tends to be nice. Certainly could be worth having. So I guess I'll take it. I'm gonna need to choose a cornerstone now, because the storm is about to end. I mean, mushrooms are native to the map, so let's just go with Fungal Guide. That way, we'll have the option of getting infinity mushrooms both from a greenhouse and from gathering, and maybe that will, maybe that'll be good enough. Maybe. Okay. You're allowed to open glades. Could also just tear down these camps for space. We do get all the materials back. I think that's okay. Shove a nice house or two in here. Well, let's make the beaver maybe double up our planks. That'd be nice. Okay, year 2 is here. What's our next cornerstone? Housing having more room is not bad, but that it depends on trading a lot. Economic migration is just kind of terrible. I mean, it's not terrible, but boy, for a legendary, not my cup of tea. Ooh. Protected trade can be very, very potent. If I can get some kind of trading going, like making tea or something renewable, and I just sell a ton of it, this can get us a lot of hostility reduction. I think that's worth picking up for sure. Alright, let's see our other orders. Trapper's Trial, that's just not happening. We have no source of insects and no source of meat other than trees. So that's just not happening. It's a shame. Meat diet is ambitious and doesn't give us anything we particularly want. Like, we're not planning on producing many eggs. Aid for the Beaver Clan takes a lot of materials. The Beaver Resolve is nice, though. Smokehouse would also have been nice. But unfortunately, this just is not happening. I guess Beaver Clan aid? Ick. Advanced farming? Just for the chance of increasing the amount of goods for my plantation seems like it's worth it. It's certainly doable. Might have to be good enough. Not a lot of luck on the orders there to get early ones done. So I'll just have to suck that up and move on with my life, more or less. Okay, beavers are happy. Well, beaver, singular. Out of coats, which kind of sucks a little, but oh well. Can put you on the brickyard. Put someone on the warehouse just so they have something to do, and we can like put down a human house here. I don't like how cramped everything is, but I can't do anything about it. So there. Could cut down those, but as you can see, the very large trees, they take a while to chop. Can I hover over that so everybody knows? Yeah. All these trees have like 20 charges. It's kind of silly. Also, you're cutting into the dangerous glade immediately? I mean, I guess that's fine. Just I didn't think that was the closest one. Maybe it is, and I'm just kind of confused. This tree also needs to go. Just because we can stuff another house there pretty soon. Released relatively easily. We're capped on planks. Well, then you should swap to woodcutting. That'll be good. It's moments like these where I do worry I'm not playing aggressively enough. Feels like I should be getting a much faster start, but I'm not really doing that. Just because I don't want to chop down trees at all, ever. I do need to get, like, stuff down. I need a trading post. I need amber. Alright, botanist is clear. That's good. We have housing for people, so picking this up seems great. Don't really need to make plant fiber anymore. We've got plenty of reeds for fabric, at least for the moment. You're kept on bricks. That's fine. We need to put down a blight post soon. Mayhaps like now. Ick. Ick. How's that one chopping? No, that one's chopped, period. Alright. I guess we're not getting into there right now, so we'll chop these. Chop these, make room for a blight post, just squeeze it in there. Get that down as fast as I can before year 3 hits and we get blight rot dumped on us. You can help in the warehouse, I guess, if you're gonna just be idle. Oh, I got a second harpy from the event. That's good. Let's swap you out. Woodcutter's camp has nothing to chop. Okay, well, that is good because that means we have made just enough space for the blight post, which is important. Good. Good, good. Guess use wood or seam arrow, it doesn't really matter that much. Let's get you there. We'll need 10 minimum, so we'll just tell him to get 10. Plague of Malady. What's this? Everyone eats twice as much food during their break. Well, it's gonna dip into our stocks for sure, but manageable. More people have shown up. I mean, money's nice. Let's not mince words here. Where would I put these beavers, though? I guess there is fine-ish. Okay. Bringing them in will bump us up a hostility level, but oh well. I should be probably more worried about the hostility levels I'm getting from years progressing. Alright, only beavers on the post. I'm actually okay with getting a human on the hearth now. If anything's gonna kill me, it'll be impatience, so slowing that down, not a crazy plan. As much as I love the Harpy's efficiency, having 3 people on the warehouse will basically cover what efficiency needs we have. Okay, we've broken into a new glade. And we found a beacon, which points directly this way. Or semi-directly this way, is that like... It's more this way? Alright. It's pointing to here. This is absolutely where the hidden seal is, so we have to chop that way. And, you know, we'll be as non-destructive as we can manage, but that is definitely where we need to go. We also found some more fertile ground, which is a very welcome sight. What do I make there, though? That's the question. Herb garden? I could start making roots, but I have no way of getting flour right now, which is what I want roots for. That's why I'll have to pay off the glade. May as well do that now, I guess. We also got ourselves a little pack of supplies. Breaking it open's not like the worst idea, but I really don't need the extra food right now. We're good. It's probably fine. Probably. Alright. Let us chop into there, because we know we have to reach this dangerous glade, and that's going through a lot of tiny trees, which I'm not a big fan of, but oh well. Alright. What's the best way of getting building materials? Surely not bricks. Are planks really okay? That's 80 planks for this order. Which, I mean, it's good, but is it that good? That's just questionable. Okay, trees have been chopped. We definitely need the warehouse space, so I shouldn't be too upset with doing this. I also need the hearth space. So this all can go, I guess. Not a huge fan of clear cutting on this map, but needs sort of force my hand. How are we doing on fuel? We've got 4 out of the 10 we need. That's acceptable. Alright. Year 3 is on us. Hmm. Sending caches does get you a lot of hostility reduction with frequent patrols, but I'm not set up for that at all. I think the Amber's actually going to be the most valuable here right now. I need it to pop open the glades, and that will speed me up a lot. Alright. That's fair. We'll do that. It would also be smart to cut this out, so I have like actual room to put housing down. I haven't built a single human house because I'm so scared I'll be a brick locked, but I will have to eventually bite that bullet. This is a pretty good time for Pyromania to show up. 30 coal will keep us from having to burn wood, if nothing else. I do like the cellar. Getting leisure might be a little tough. Packs of building materials also might be a little tough, but it's very hard to say no to a blueprint. So I won't. Herbalist camp is run out. Well, there's berries over here, so go get them. You know, I was about to say, we have someone making planks. Ah, you're done with the blights packs. Good. Do I want to spend fuel on a surplus? Maybe. I've had worse plans. Ugh. Hi. We found some good stuff here. A trapper's camp. That's exceptional. We rebuild that for sure. Now we get a whole bunch of meat and bugs, which is good. It's good food. Pay off the land tax. Yeah. It might also do for me to put down another woodcutter. Maybe. I would like to clear these out faster. And thanks to those quests, I do have the parts for it. So maybe it's a fine enough idea. Better than having 3 completely idle people, at least. Maybe I turn back on plant fiber production. I could shove cloth into sacks and sell it, and we're not hurting for food. Probably smarter than selling planks, given our limited supply of them. Alright. 10 cysts have dropped upon us. Also, I can go ahead and blow this up. A little extra stone is good. You are still capped on bricks. Could use an extra builder, I suppose. Not the worst idea. Is there a convenient spot I can put the trading post now? Like... No is the unfortunate answer. Ah, this got done. Great. I can put humans on it because there's very simply no way I can optimize it without lizards. So I can guilt-free put humans on the trapper camp. More people. Just the 3 of them? Probably. The food will be nice. Hostility 2, though. Less nice. You go in there, you go in there. You get on the blight post. Prepare to do battle. You too. We need those cysts cleared. And we need them cleared very fast. So I want 10 of those. Or no, I want 15 of those. No way of making crops packs just yet, unfortunately. I guess I'll deal with it. What do we got? Storm season is doubled, and I cannot sacrifice goods. Is that like an actual big problem? It might be. It is. It is a big problem. How do I handle that? I don't think I'll be able to rush the monastery in time. We just rolled over on impatience, so I'm not going to get that one frickin' hostility. Oh my god, alright. Alright. Be that way. I mean, the only hope I have is the monastery building. I can shove it behind here, that's like fine. Don't have nearly enough bricks for it, granted. Can probably get it though. this. No available sacrifices, no way to reduce hostility at all. Harpy left. Well, that got us down to 1, I guess. At least no one died. Pardon the radio silence, I'm a little, I don't know, scatterbrained? Something. I'm definitely something. Boy, thinking I would get the monastery up was, a lot more optimistic than I thought it was gonna be. Thirsty trader. Pretty sure this is impossible. Could make trade good packs. Could be okay. I do want to make ale, if I can, at some point. That is a lot of trade goods. Oh, I would love another blueprint and a oil production building. So let's move these decorations into the hearth. Get something out of it. Ooh. That's nice. Barrels are very helpful. And getting them without metal is even more helpful. Okay. It's not bad. Still have to make a trading post and break into the seal, granted. So there's still a lot I need to do. We are progressing somewhere. Okay, you two can stop being on the blight post for now. Get you back in the camp. You can work in the post. enough. Alright, found some mushrooms, which is nice. Another guidance stone. Pointing directly here, as if we didn't know where the glade was already. We found some more fertile ground. That's neat. Can't do much with it until I get flour, though. Could start up some pickled goods and beer production, granted. That's of questionable use. Speaking of, let's just make an offering to the obelisk. This one-time rewards are nice and all, but I think I would rather have the good stuff. Okay. Fortunately, I'm just gonna have to cut a strip this way. Ah yes, also pay for the glade. We have enough money to open up the big one at least. So there's something good to be said about it. More people. I don't need 6 people coming in, certainly. Let's maybe cut that down a scooch. Don't have many spare workers either. Oh well. Guess I deal. Herb gardeners seems okay. Obelisk was complete, lovely. Just put that over there, somewhere in the hearth. We have plenty of people. Heck, we could even fully upgrade the hearth if I really wanted. I do tend to want that, but it takes a lot of materials. But what else are they for, I guess? Oop. Well, here she is. The ancient seal. I can buy 5 perks or blueprints from traders, earn 3 reputation points through events, or install 8 rain production buildings. Also, I have to point out, we didn't find a single geyser anywhere, which is annoying. I need to get rain punk going. It's like non-negotiable. It's part of closing the seal, or at the very least, one of the few ways I can guarantee I'll close the seal. Not great. Also, the spirit altar here, I think this is well worth using my oil on, but I don't have any amber for it, unfortunately. How to solve that problem? Good question. Guess the trading post, huh? Okay. Leveled up the hearth again, which is good. Still need more stuff to make it look pretty. One more aesthetic and 6 more comfort and 4 harmony. Well, this will count as harmony over here, so just need to find a place to put it, basically. Woodcutter's camp has run out of stuff. Fair. Kill those trees, and you come back here. Maybe? No space. Huh. I mean, I do want all this chopped, too. Yuck. Clear cutting. It's bad. It's a bad plan. Oh, hey, we did aid for the Beaver Clan. I didn't think we'd get those packs of building materials made ever. But that's good. Oop. Sorry, knocked my mic there. Alright, what's our reputation gain? Furnace. Copper bar, ability to smelt copper bars and pie. We still don't have any way of making flour, but this is a good pickup at least. Speaking of good pickups, let's build the this thing. Let's build the Forsaken altar somewhere. We can also build the beacon tower wherever, preferably out of the way. Still need a way of getting money. Dark Forest Plague. Hostility from dangerous and forbidden glades increased by 15. Well, could be worse. Now we have a monastery, which should help out tremendously. But not enough. I need more beaver houses. Like, quite badly, in fact. But where can I possibly stick them? Here? I wanted to put my harmony decorations there. I just shove this away. Not a huge need for that to be where it is. Aesthetics can just be moved. That's fine. Okay. I thought I'd be okay on hostility too, but I guess not. It's upsetting. Harpies are leaving. If we can get up the beaver houses, that should get them up to neutral at least. Which would be something. Don't have any water to pipe it up with either. Ick. 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 I'm just gonna lose a harpy again. Unfortunate. I really need, like, complex food or coats. Like, pretty badly. It could take a some is better than none approach to it. Need them in the monastery for sure. Can I favor them? Well, I mean, no, I can't favor them before they all leave. Well, that's one way to get back down to level 1. Just opening this because I'm mad. Open up a forbidden glade. It's a lot of money, not gonna lie. I mean, there's no way I can handle a forbidden glade. Certainly not as I am right now. Maybe I can get out of it in some fashion. Cutter's camp has no usable trees. Oh no. Alright. No, it's just a bad idea to go in there right now. There's no end to all the bad ideas that I could have here. Chop those. You chop these. Like, I guess prep to go in there. Maybe I should just burn this down. It is 2 global resolve if I don't, though, which is very nice. And that's hard to ignore. Sure. Parts and oil are a touch too precious for me to just trade away right now. Just a wee bit. Alright. Hmm. I mean, any hostility reduction is good. But I need amber, like, now, also. And silent looting is kind of meh, because I don't have any tool production. Obsidian runestone's always nice to have, but I think I'll be okay with blight. Yeah, I have some copper lying around. It's a terrible price for it, too. Ooh boy, those would be nice. I do have plenty of berries, and I do have protected trade. So I am rather heavily encouraged to sell some of these. Okay, we have the amber, we have the oil. Let's calm the spirits before disaster strikes, which it may do soon anyway. I don't know if they'll get all that stuff there in time. In fact, they probably will not. Almost certainly will not, in fact. Okay. We'll get back to you. It is tempting to buy perks from you right now. More people. Certainly use a replacement harpy or two. That's fine-ish. Sure. Do. I mean, I do need this cleared out. I need this cleared out, and I need to break in there. Like, if just because of the space that I'm so low on. It is rough. This game is rough. How are you two? Oh, Zorg's leaving. I should make sure that all the amber is delivered. It's not? You're carrying 11, so I need to have 4 left over. So I have 11 I can spend right now. Which is hard, not gonna lie. Can't really afford those tall. So I guess that's just gonna have to be how it is. Yep, sure is. Oh well. On the flip side, not everything's looking terrible. We found some clay pits, which means we can make some copper bars, which can be very helpful. Okay, this has to go. As much as I hate it. And this needs to be staffed. And this can now also be staffed, which is nice. Harpy on the hearth is Good. Are you guys actually working on it? You are, kinda. Okay, Ancient Hearth it up then. Getting an impatience point out of that, unfortunately. Could spend some Sea Marrow, but I only have the one, is the thing. Ooh, I don't want to spend all my money on this. But I don't have anything I can use to pay for the funeral, and unfortunately the guidance stones vanish once you find this guy. So there's no other way to get resin. I have no way of getting oil, tea, or incense either. Unless there's some in the crate. There's not. I guess I have to loot it. Just rob the dead, it's fine. Just makes the humans super duper upset. I'm gonna have to tell these guys not to use Sea Marrow, because I'm suddenly finding myself with a great deal of need for it. Okay, our glade events are being worked on. Whatever Sea Marrow we happen to get, I am very happy spending it to decrease the timers. We will have to get through a minute of humans being very upset. And this is also not going to... Oh god, that's a minute of... Oh, jeez. That's worse than I thought. It's a lot worse than I thought, actually. Not much I can do about it, either. Well, that's not super. It's not very super or duper. This hasn't been built because I have no cloth, because nobody's making cloth. Legit. Legit reasons. Oh gosh, I only have 35 seconds to complete Ultimate Challenge. This is such a bad idea. This is like game losing. This is a game-losingly bad idea. I'll try, but if we fail, I am fine with it. Yeah, we failed. Alright. Never mind then. We're good. Let's just cut down as few trees as possible again. And also start praying for good perks. Maybe I should have a better plan than prayer, but... Yeah, you do what you can with what you have, more or less. At the very least, we found an exceptionally good spot for another hearth. Trappers Camp has run out of deposits. Have you now? You've super run out of deposits, actually. What do you know? Alright. I guess you're done for now. It's fine. Can't really break that open. Don't have any tools either. Ugh. Also, what's the next storm gonna be? Oh, Jesus! I don't know how we're gonna deal with the storm at all right now. Feels like I just can't deal with the storm right now. Feels an awful lot like the storm is going to kill me. You're done with those, so help chop those. I need flour. Can't make any of that. I can make some pickled goods, but that's just in making the beavers happy. Problem is the harpies are upset, and I don't think there's any way I can make them not upset. I also don't have any buildings they like being in either. Which makes me really wish I had some ability to collect rain. Maybe I need to bite the bullet and get rain collectors going. As much as I hate it. Yep, everyone is very upset right now. Anything we can do to solve that? Nope, not at all. These are not helpful. I guess camp production's okay. Firelink Ritual would be nice if I could have any source of incense whatsoever, but I don't, so that's that. Yeah. I think we just have to prepare for 30 seconds of hell. It's basically what's going to happen right now. Beacon tower get up? Not yet. Ooh boy, that didn't take long, did it? Yep, disharmony. Any seam arrow at all? Nope. None of it's in storage either. Okay, just kind of have to cross fingers. I could sack wood. That's an idea. Doesn't really help either. Yes. Yes. But it might help once this is cleared. It helped a little, but only a little. I can save the harpies, but I'm not gonna be able to keep all the humans. Also, I have to sack wood constantly, which is terrible. Exactly 50? Come on now. Why you gotta be that way? Run out of trees over here? What? How? Oh, you have no access to them. Alright, I guess that's fair. Be done. Okay, they're done. Humans might leave before the resolve recovers. Ooh! Close one. Very close. But we did it. We got through it. We didn't lose on year 5. Huzzah. Okay. I'm still at a loss for how I'm gonna win this at all. Money's an option. I did find a truckload of reeds. I could sell a truckload of reeds. That's fine. I will, however, need to restock my provision packs. With berries is fine. Could turn grain roots into crop packs, which is also not crazy. But only just. Still right at 50, huh? Ugh. Ugh. Es no bueno. Things are looking rough. God, it had to be exactly 50, didn't it? It's kind of rude. Feathering this is a questionable benefit, by the way. You automatically spend 1 when you start sacking, so turning it off and on can end up like costing you more in the long run. Will harpies stay for the next 20 seconds? I don't know. God, this plague of snakes is absolutely savage. Also, what's your problem? No planks. Well, we're working on it. They might still leave there. We just made it, but we still might just have a harpy say, you know, peace. Nah, good. Hi, kitty. I'm losing at Play the Spire. Okay, bye. Ziadani. Hello. I certainly would love to buy some blueprints from you, but that's hard. We are sitting on a lot of berries and plant fibers. Still haven't found a way to turn these into oil yet. Why do all your perks have to be super expensive, though? Where's all your cheap perks? I guess they just don't exist. Blah, 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 blah. If we sold half of that. It's fine-ish. Good perk? No good perks. Butts. These are terrible. These are absolutely terrible. Don't leave. Good. Thank you. Get you in the herbalist camp. You have nothing to chop right now. Mildly awkward, that. If I'm gonna put a hearth over here, this will have to be cleared up. Clear up to that tree line, I guess. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of how this is going in general. Our only real benefit right now is the fact that we have a lot of farms. And no way to turn any of the farm goods into, like, packs either. Which is a little awkward. I guess we could turn it into fabric, and turn the fabric into packs. A little bit of a roundabout way of going about it, though. Sell barrels, I guess. I mean, there's nothing I can use the resin on anymore. Everything takes at least 15. I'm not going to get any more for the rest of the game, so maybe selling exactly 9 is fine. Maybe that's just okay. Sell the grain I'm not going to be able to use. I can turn that into packs of crops. In fact, I'm actively turning that into packs of crops, so maybe I don't want to do that. Oh, I would love the weaver so I could make my limited stock stretch a little further. Could also send this to the Citadel, which definitely ain't crazy. Could definitely use the money and the reputation point. So those are two very good reasons to do that. We'll catch Ziadani before she leaves. Also got some excess labor I'm not using. But the rain collectors are being made, so that solves that problem, I guess. You guys collect mushrooms. God, I wish I'd found a drizzle geyser in a greenhouse. That was going to solve all of my food problems forever, but now it's just doing nothing. Lame. Lame that. Anyway, I think the plan for a bit... we have copper. We're getting it from clay pits, so... God, I really don't want to use wood either. Ah! Alright, give me the weaver. Can I ditch anything with you? I'm not using the leather for anything. I can turn the plant fibers into fabric. I'm gonna get plenty of reeds. I have some fabric income. Maybe that's okay. I'm gonna leave before I get any more money, unfortunately, so this is it. I guess that's just it. Well, nothing else, we can kill that. Put down a weaver, which will be exceptionally good, because that's a place harpies actually just like being in. Which is a good value in itself. But I will need more money to buy perks and blueprints, because I think this is where I'm going to go with it. I'll need to use water. I'll need to have, like, food and housing. There's a lot, there's just a lot. There's just a lot right now. Okay, it's just, there's just a lot. Let's see. We need one more aesthetic thing. And 5 more comfort, which I can drop here? Sure. There, and a nice little park bench. Beauty. Perfect. God, who would want to leave this place with, you know, trees that have screaming faces on them and multiple eyeballs? Also, teeth. Big, spiky teeth. Who indeed would want to leave this virtually idyllic surrounds? Everyone! Yes, I know. This is not a bad price. We also have plenty of clay from the pits. I mean, if my plan is get money, mayhaps then I should do thusly. Nothing. Really could use flour production, but I just was not offered it. Working towards advanced farming at least. No way of making ale, right? Yeah. So it's just burning cysts is the only, and packs of crops is the only thing that's going to afford me another blueprint. That and money. Wish I had money. Money would be nice, most certainly. Alright, the Weaver is now existing, so that's great. You come out of the warehouse, you go in the Weaver, make fabric, and we can turn that fabric into money badly, but it is money. We are growing just a truckload of plant fibers. And that's kind of our only thing we have going for us, more or less. So I definitely have to lean into that. You get on the blight post. We definitely want to make sure our stocks of fuel are topped off. Yeah, I guess that's it. Roots, grain. We could shove mushrooms into packs too. It's not crazy. We'll have enough berries to sustain us for a very long time. Alright. It'll have to do. I also need more housing, but I have very little space for said housing. We are very cramped. Still, level 3 hearth is very nice at least. That's if nothing else, that's a little milestone we achieved. Could favor the harpies for a bit. Maybe squeeze out just a tiny droplet of rep. Just an iota of reputation. Just a soupçon of happiness. This is definitely worth. Yeah, it's like, oof. Maybe not with that many packs of provisions per, actually. But, whatever. It's fine. It's harvest season, we're getting a ton of berries and roots, so, like, what am I worried about? Nothing. I'm worried about nothing. I'm worried over nothing. We're good. I'm sure we'll be fine. Also, incidentally, what's the next storm gonna do? Fishermen will summon a dangerous or forbidden glade event near the ancient hearth. Excuse me? I've never seen that one before. That's a thing they can just do? When could they just do that, though? Excuse me? When was that a thing? Who allowed that to be a thing? Ah! Oh, we have some hunger stacks. I guess that's why the harpies aren't giving me rep anymore. Somebody missed a meal. And now everybody's pouty. Hey. Put you here before I forget. Would love to upgrade a human house or two also, just to get that tool shed bonus, so we're not leaving too many crops on the ground, but it's questionable. Questionable tactic. Planks? We kind of need to be very careful about how we spend wood, but this might be worth. We're not close to another hostility decrease, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna be sitting at 3. That sucks a lot. Let's make sure the blight post is fully staffed. Because we going into the storm, and it's not gonna be gentle. Not even a little bit. Plague of Fishmen. Oh, here it is. The withered tree. Cute. That's solvable. So that's a mercy. Let's get somebody on it to solve it. Just go right ahead and cleanse it. Some wine from the looting we did. Is there truly nothing I can do to decrease hostility literally 2 points? Apart from wait for impatience to go up. I can spend some water over here. Put a bunch of harpies in it. That'll get them there. Maybe this storm won't be a complete and unmitigated disaster. It'll just be a mitigated disaster. Which is great. It's an improvement. Is there another place I could shove a beaver house? I mean, yes, it's ugly, but... well, what isn't in this forest? How are we doing here? Going to assist, good. I think that clears it all up. I do believe it is. Yep, you're just making fuel now. Great. Great, great. We can turn in Pyromania. I mean, we have enough clearance water to get through the storm, piping up the Weaver, so... it's like, fine. Sure. Alright. Good blueprint. Not good blueprints. These suck. Guild's welfare will turn into good stuff. Not right away. Is that good enough? Can't really do anything with coal production. There's something to be said about incense. There's also something to be said about re-rolling this. But if I'm going to buy perks or blueprints, I really can't spend money on re-rolls. This is a global resolve. And I do plan on doing more trading, so, like, there is that. I guess that'll have to be good. I also need to break this cache open at some point. But yeah, I wanted flour or oil or tool from that blueprint, and I got none of them. Which is sucky. We don't have a lot of empty jobs right now either. I mean, we could use more people, but definitely don't need more people. At least not right now. good. It's all sorted. Lovely. This is fully staffed, right? Sure is. Good. How's this going? The cleansing? Well, it's going. Wouldn't mind it going faster, though. Low on food. I'm mildly surprised, but I guess we did cut all berry production, didn't we? All food gathering, I mean. That's how I actually wanted to say that word. Ooh. There's no camp I can salvage for parts, is there? I have no more parts coming either. Ew. Ew. I guess the foragers' camp's just not happening. Which I guess is fine. It's not really where we expect our food to come from. A little shocked that it went this low, though. Maybe I should have been a little less aggressive selling it. Alternately, I can stop putting roots into bags and turning them into, you know, things we can't eat. An option. These guys seem fine. Bring in lots of food too, so it's doubly good. Ooh, speaking of doubly good, Zahilda's cookbook. We have the ability to make pie, which is excellent, and that will make the harpies super happy. Just need to find a way to make flour. Ah! Someone sell me flour production. Dang it. These are some sad perks. These perks are sad. That's what these are. I've had enough close calls that Storm Shield might not be, like, the worst. Not getting any more money from trade routes right now. We could get some from this. I don't think that's enough to make a difference. I think I'll have to just sell stuff now. Steam Arrow does sell very well. Very well. I do need these packs of crops for an order. I need to worry about that a little more than I am. Because right now I'm worrying about it none. And that's probably too little. If I sold this, I could get 2 amber just before he leaves. Could pick up the builder's pack. That would be another step towards Heart of Amber, which is almost certainly worth it. I think I may have to be less precious with my hearth placement here. Like just putting it here. It's just one off. It's not the end of the world if it's just one off, right? Right, of course not. It's not like I have some kind of weird fixation on my settlements being aesthetically pleasant or something. What? No. No. Still going strong over there. It's good at least. So if there is leaving... I don't want extra people, so the Harpies is just right out. I wouldn't mind one of these either. I do want to make wine eventually, given that we have a building that allows us to imbibe it. Is that better than the Builder's Pack? Builder's Pack is just so lackluster. It just makes buildings go up very slightly faster. Sell a crop pack or a building pack. Sure. Alright. Just need to buy 2 more perks and we'll have done a Heart of Amber. And we'll get some money from this, which will be lovely. Yeah. It's very, very hard to afford selling food right now, unfortunately. The Weaver is like done with everything, so probably want to get them out of there. I mean, I do like more packs of building material, don't get me wrong. Let's get you into the herbalist camp for sure. Maybe even the field kitchen? One of you in the Weaver? Maybe one in the light post, actually. That's fine. I would like to use water as much as possible, even if it's pointless. Because I do want to prepare for the seal, of which I will require water to complete it. Ah, God, I wish I had pie. It would be so nice. Alright. This hearth can be placed, so let's just place the dang thing. Cut a little path for the road, and also so the woodcutters don't have to squeeze through the construction site. Can I squeeze out any reputation gains? Not really. Not really. Not really at all. And every building placement is just awkward. Well, it is what it is. Should probably use like some of these useful things at some point. I don't know, it's very much too good to use syndrome here. Anyway. Looks like the Withered Tree event completed, which is excellent. Super excellent, in fact. And the hearth is done. That's also pretty darn good. We can put houses down here. That's enough to house all the beavers. That'll house the harpies. And as for the humans, 12, 14, 16... No, 17. Cool. The space freed up. Hooray! Let's put this down there so I can have at least some aesthetic value to it. Make it look at least kind of pretty. Just a wee bit. Just barely pretty enough. What is your malfunction? You have nothing to pickle. Okay, fair. So we get meat from trees. I don't know why we haven't found any at all, but I don't know. It's fine. Speaking of things that are, quote, fine, using rainwater makes rain engines makes blight rot cysts generate 100% quicker. We're on year 7, so we're not going to get the blight storm next year, so that's fine. We can live with that. I'm going to. Alright. I can sell building packs. This is a great price for it, too. I was pretty happy with that. I'd rather turn my ore into bars right now. Yeah. Again, we're running into that issue of it being very, very hard to sell food. I guess it is what it is. So I gotta put someone on this hearth, lest they get upset. Also needs somebody making bricks because I queued up a bunch of human houses and they lack bricks. If you're busy making plant fiber, which is great, or turning plant fiber into fabric, which again, great, but the lack of flour-producing buildings has hurt a lot. I wanted to have biscuits and pies going non-stop from this point, but no way of producing them whatsoever. Doing our best to get protected trade to pop off, but it's not going smoothly. Please give me help. None of this helps. None of it helps. I mean, cannibalism will give me food. Like a lot of food, to be fair. I hate it. And I don't know how it works when the villager just, you know, leaves. Do we, like, tackle him and eat him? Is that what's going on? Well, it will do something. And I can't be particularly picky right now. terrible price for metal. Again, very hard to sell off food. Okay. Turn on the happy juice in the Weaver. Get someone else in it. Turn on the happy juice in the furnace. Get a harpy in there. Yes, harpy in there. Good. That will take care of this storm. Blight will be produced a lot faster, but whatever. We'll deal. How much money am I sitting at these days? 20. Could be better. Newcomers have arrived. Don't mind either group. It's fine. Both groups help. Except for the harpy that is suddenly angry. Go to the furnace. Happy juice is there. You like the happy juice. Just be happy. Maybe I can afford this? It's a good deal. It's a very good deal. Ooh, I don't have any provision packs for it, though. They haven't been delivered. Fair. I mean, I've got plenty of excess labor. I should probably have them be toting these things. Well, we're not going to get it before the storm ends, so... Oh well. Okay. Farlef has arrived. Hello, old Farlef. Oh, wow! That's good. That's really good. Free metal for producing berries, of which I produce a metric, truckload. Yeah. Please. Please and thank you. I'd like to sell my building materials to you as well. I could sell a bunch of reeds. We are going to get 5 more amber, which is enough to get the reinforced axes, but I kind of just want that right now. I also want the generous donation, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't think we can afford that. At least not easily. Maybe that? Maybe that's just okay. Anyway, that's a big plus, because now we can acquire the Heart of Amber. Kaboom. Alright. We can do Mortal Blood, earn 6 reputations from Resolve. This is retroactive, which means we've earned exactly 0 reputation points from Resolve, which is rough. Alternately, I'm nearly done with Blood of the Stag here. I would need to open a cache and find some empathy event somewhere. Also, what's the next storm going to be? Plague of Fire. Fuel vanishes. Ick. There's been worse, but I don't like it. I mean, I can't not click on large baskets, right? Because we have, like, 3 plantations. That's an absurd amount of stuff. Sounds good to me. I don't know where I'll find an empathy event, but it's definitely my best, like, option. Alternately, acquire 100 100 amber worth of goods and trade it. Very, very hard to stockpile that much. Like, if I did it through making cloth, which, you know, viable, I'll grant you, it would take, you know, like 200 packs. That's a lot. I could make up the difference with some amber and some random miscellaneous goods. I'd also love to buy some tools, but it's gonna be hard. Gonna be hard. Guess it is what it is. Hi. Grain delivery? Constant supply of crop packs at the very least? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good. Okay. Does helped. Mildly worried about impatience. Well, getting progressively more worried, I guess, is more accurate. Really would love that. Generous donation. Love that a lot. But maybe we can sneak a reputation point from the Harpies. Maybe. I'm very tempted to open this dangerous glade soon. If we're gonna find an empathy event, we'll have to open something up, and that might just be our ticket. It might just have to be how it will be. Like, we've sort of stabilized here. Also, I should just click this already. Let's just have the biggest harvest in the universe and sit on it and be happy for it. You can get back to getting mushrooms. Can move you one space closer to the woodcutting area. Questionable value. Farlef is leaving. This is my last chance to get this. I mean, how much would 15 set me back? Probably a lot. I mean... that's more possible than I thought it would be. And every time I trade, I do lower hostility, so... it's probably worth... okay. Alright. Oil, flour, coats. One of those, please. You missed. I mean, the apothecary is great and all. I could use the incense and the tea. I could use the incense and the tea. And 2-star biscuits is also really nice. It's almost certainly worth getting, but I think I need to save for a reroll, to be honest. Like, I feel like I'm ages away from another blueprint right now, and I have to get something that will give me flour or coats. And I'll even take oil if just because that'll let me not burn any wood, which is going to be distressingly important right now. Alright. We have plenty of food to afford this, so let's do it. We're not using our leather for anything, so we'll sell that off. Really could use the impatience reduction from turning in the crop packs. We kind of need our stone for bricks, so I guess that's that, huh? Actually, we don't need our stone for bricks at all. What am I saying? I should spend these on, like, a tiny bit of roading. If just to get us a wee bit of efficiency. Let's see, do I really only have large caches left? I sure do. I need a loyalty event, so I have to send one of them to the Citadel at some point. Yep. Just rough right now. Things are rough. I guess it is P20 in the sealed forest. Maybe I should be like, yeah, no frickin' duh, it's rough. What exactly did you expect would happen? To which I said, yes, but you could be nicer about it. You're very rude for a straw man in my head. These are fine. Could use a park, because this could actually be upgraded to get us some more resolve, which would be lovely. Protected trade went off again, I think? Well, it's going to. Yeah. Really very, very hard to afford dumping food right now. Very hard. I'd love to make use of this too, but it's such a long walk. I don't think I'm gonna get like anything from it. Maybe I'll get enough from it though. Maybe? I certainly get a lot from plantations right now. Mayhaps worth. I would need to like cut a road through here though, which I'm not a fan of, but maybe it's okay. Maybe. Maybe. It is not a good idea to sit on potential benefits I could be exploiting, so, you know, maybe do that. I do have a lot of clay. Mayhaps I should sell some off. Oh my god, I have no packs of provisions again. Why, though? Ooh, I should also be saving my clearance water for the storm. Also, why are we this low on fuel? What's using all of our wood? Is it just the lumber mill? I guess also the blight post uses quite a bit. And you are turning all of our copper ore into bars, which uses quite a bit. Okay, well that's legit, I guess. We should just turn that off for the moment. Because I can't sit on this this little fuel, especially going into the next storm. That would be really bad. Really, really bad. Likewise, I should save the drizzle water for the storm as well. Granted, I could just pipe the furnace up forever and just shove anybody who's even mildly unhappy in there. Or even just people I want to be a little more happy, like the Harpies, because I'm trying to milk reputation from them. Yeah, well, that's viable. Still no provision packs, huh? Storage is empty. Because somebody picked it up. Good. Lovely. What do I sell then? Probably the clay. How are our clay pits doing these days? We have one extra there. This is just a little over halfway taken with our double yields from gathering camps. This is probably just good. Just plain good. Yeah. Probably have effectively infinite clay right now. I should feel free to sell it for a good price, and this is a good price. So I will. Alright. We come again to a juncture where I can sell some stuff. And the only reason I make packs of building materials is to sell them, so probably do that once these are delivered. So I have enough to re-roll. I think it's worth the amber to re-roll, because if I don't get the ability to make flour, like, things are going to go just progressively downhill. Another miss, but we did get coats. That's very important. Everybody likes coats. This is effectively 5 global resolve to everybody, so that can be a bit of a godsend. Can I just shove you somewhere out of the way? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the artisan is going to be very, very handy, because infinity coats will be very important to get. Highest of the high priorities. Y'alls are done here. Do I need the extra builders? I mean, I could use them, and they're not getting any happiness. Well, they are getting a little happiness from here, but not enough to matter. What will matter is more coats. Oh, the market's done. Wonderful. I can't just sneakily rotate that, can I? No, of course not. I would love to get the market cart thing going too, because that will increase our carrying capacity by a truckload, and that'll make everything way more efficient, and I love things being way more efficient. Getting the resolve out of this now, that's great. We're nowhere near being able to upgrade it a second time, but that'll just have to be fine, I guess. We are looking a little spooky when it comes to how much blight we have, but it should be fine-ish. Yeah, totally fine-ish. Those provision packs still haven't been sent, have they? Or maybe they have? I'm just confused. Whatever. We sell that. We sell those, and we're low on fuel again, which is terrifying. It's just because we're making excessive amounts of fuel. No, not really. We are very pointlessly bringing a bunch of fuel into it, even though we can't make anything right now. But I guess that's fine. I mean, deactivate, like I could just tell it not to make any. They probably won't gather ingredients into it for that. Well, I tell them not to. And if they do, then... bleh. Could also take advantage of our massive harvest. Get you out of there, put you in there. Put you in the artisan. I am definitely at the point where I am questioning if I need more people. Could be. Or I could just pull someone out of the rain collector that is currently not functioning, but, you know. That's just crazy. Plague of Fire. We constantly lose fuel, which is bad, for sure. I don't know how precisely we're going to, like, handle it per se, apart from, like, maybe stop all plank production, shove the wood back into the hearth. That'll get us something. And just, you know, run full woodcutters as we have been doing. Anyway, let's see how dire the resolve situation is. It's fine. That's a shock. Well, great. Really great. Okay. We are sitting at 95 hostility, so we're on the cusp of being definitely not great. But we're also kind of fine. We are just kind of fine right now. God, at the rate he's going, I kind of want another person making packs of stuff. You guys are working on that, which is great. Newcomers have arrived as well. 7 or 8 is basically my choice here. I would need to get more harpy houses up if I brought them in, which is, like, you know, something I want to do. Anyway, hi! Hey, CGC Hame, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that a great deal. Even though it gives me a very minor heart attack when the confetti goes off. But that's a price I'm very happy to pay for even a modicum of entertainment value. Sell the pottery? Probably not. Sell berries, though. We do have tons of them. We also want to sell these, so maybe that. That was worth it. Heck yes. Yeah. I think I'm good to just fast forward through the storm now. More or less. You guys should... Well, we can't make Purging Fire right now, because the Blight Post... well, we're losing fuel at a constant rate right now, so if we started to use that stuff, we would be in a bit of trouble. So we're just gonna have to say sit there. Just sit there and look handsome, I guess. Or pretty, I don't know. Harpies are kind of ambiguously gendered sometimes. Hey, this fits over here now. That's good. We can, like, have a proper road and space for another house. And if I'm gonna bring more harpies in, I know what I'd like to fill that space with. This could also fit another house, so we just cut down that one tree, which I guess we can afford one more cut down tree this time. Okay. Okay. Through another storm. Year 9. Which means we're going to get a blight storm this year, which is very rough. Deep pockets? I'm doing a lot of trading. Over the long term, I will certainly make more than just ditching the cornerstone for amber. There is a chance that she'll have something I really, really want, and therefore I will not want to, I will need that 10 amber right now. She doesn't really, to be honest. Generous donation I would love, though. Pretty happy doing that. Flower, flower, flower. You know what? Good enough. The press is gonna be a bit of a game changer. It gives me oil and flour, which are both huge. Once I can find a place to put any of it, granted. Could move these things, just shove it there. Space is at such a premium on this map. Alright. I do need to give this a lot of thought now. I want to, now that I have the ability to make oil freely, I want everything to be making plant fiber alongside the berries. It'll be great. Also, I should have put a human in there during the storm, and I just simply forgot. Whoopsie doodles. That's a little whoopsie daisy for me. Get 2 humans on it. It'll do. Sure would love 2 people on the stonecutter camp as well. Almost certainly worth cutting out that road line, because this is a trip. It also wouldn't be crazy to turn this into another herb garden, because I will need a lot of roots if I am going to be making flour out of them. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything I care to trade. And I definitely don't think there's any universe where I feasibly can trade 100 goods worth of stuff to her. Yeah, even if I sold everything, I would only have 80 goods worth of stuff. So, fortunately, Golden Blood is out right now. I'm gonna have to go with my original plan and just break into here, hope I find an empathy event, and if not, hope I get happy harpies for a bit? I don't know. It's not ideal right now. Could also get some happy beavers, which would actually get me a lot, which would actually get me quite a bit of reputation relatively fast. Which definitely appeals to me. I do like getting lots of rep real fast. I should up the rate of that for sure. Can this be moved anywhere really convenient? No. is the answer. Here? No, no space there either. Get rid of the road. Yeah, that's fine. It's more than fine. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly good. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And we'll put the new house over here to help shore up that hearth, and we can finally put the press down here. It's close enough to the warehouse where I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, we basically just turn infinity plant fiber into oil and burn oil. Pretty much just as our primary source of fuel from here on. We also turn mushrooms and grain, roots, actually, into flour. And that means we can finally start making some pies and biscuits, which will be incredibly excellent. So we'll just have some of our infinite berries go towards pie making. Yeah, basically just gonna fill that up with people. Turn on biscuit making for sure. Porridge making is like fine, I guess. I don't mind it. I do want to cap it at like 40 though. No cap on biscuits because literally everybody eats it. Cap pies at like, I don't know, 100. If we have 100 stocked, then we probably have too many. I think that's reasonable. Let's see. How much is the guild house like getting us anything yet? Maybe. Maybe. It's actually kind of hard to tell from here right now. Storm's over, so we can start making purging fire again. We definitely want to make it primarily out of oil now, though. So we should wait for the press to get built. And with 8 people, it should get getting built pretty darn quickly, I would wager. Oh god, there's so much to think about. Sell those off. I don't think I'm gonna get much else out of Ziadani's visit today. Give me more amber and then I'll make up the difference in clay? Sure. Easy. There is something to be said about selling excess goods right now because protected trade does give me hostility reduction every time I sell stuff. So relieving her of her amber, or at least some of her amber, does have a lot of value. I mean, if we have an excessive amount of stuff, like berries, for example, I think we can afford to sell some. If just for the progress towards hostility reduction. I can't be too miserly because I have a bad habit of doing that. While she's here, also, probably a good time to bust into the Dangerous Glade and see if we can't find ourselves an empathy event. Because maybe we can purchase a solution from her while she's here. Okay, found more fertile ground, which is definitely a welcome sight. What we also found was a hidden trader cemetery. Well, we didn't find an empathy event, unfortunately, so that's going to complicate things. We also need to pay for opening the land. These are some pretty good cornerstones, I'm not gonna lie. Probably wouldn't mind burning it down. Kinda need oil for that, though. We're not immediately getting it either. Well, at least we found this. Just shove that somewhere, I guess. Uh... As I recall, obelisk cleansing is like corruption event is a corruption decision, not an empathy. It also seems unlikely I'll be making much use of the abandoned cache thing. The tablets would be nice, if just to sell, and the safety ropes would be also very, very nice. Tough choice. Tough choice. I'll have 30 amber for this. And I most certainly could use more reputation and thus another good cornerstone. Maybe I just report this and call that fine. We will eventually make enough provision packs and ambers to get that going. That'll do nicely. And I guess we just call that good enough. Do we have enough spare food to send these guys to the Citadel? Because I would certainly love the money. We don't, but can we get some is a better question. I certainly would love to do more trading and sell goods. Just 24 meat. Make it so nobody uses meat for anything. Viable, I would say. So yeah, 24 meat. Please and thank you. How much does that cost? 8 amber. I mean, I could sell a bunch of reeds too. And leather I'm not using. Could sell some mushrooms too. It's not wise. That is of questionable wisdom. We'll do that though. Alright, and then we'll get you two sending all that meat over to these guys so they can get back to the Citadel. We'll have this farm made. We definitely need another herb garden because now we have a use for roots. Because we're going to turn that into a ton of flour, and we're going to turn that flour into delicious food, and everybody's going to be super happy, and I'll love it. Plan formed. And look at that, the beavers are happy because they have pickled goods and coats and nice housing. Herbalist camp has run out. Well, we got plenty more mushies over here, so go get them. Wouldn't be crazy. Is it more than 30 seconds into the year? It is, but I don't think we've sowed anything completely yet. In theory, I could make use of the farming tools again and just get an absolutely excessively large harvest, which we can turn into good things, in theory. You do have tools. I certainly would love some tools, but that's gonna be real hard to afford. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna have to not. Unfortunately. Also, like, I should really get over my compulsion to make roads to people's houses, because they don't need roads. As silly as it sounds, they don't need road access to get into their houses, because they never visit their houses. Woodcutters have run out of woods. Ah, yes, good point. I did unmark these. So yes, cut down all of the big, scary trees, because fewer trees we cut down, the better. Yep, we'll get the amber soon. Packs of provisions are... well, they're sort of ready. Would be good enough. Stop looking at me! It's uncomfortable. Can we make use of these any of these? I think I'll save these bells for a particularly nasty storm. Ah, excellent. The press is done. This will basically be our busiest building for a very long time. I need to pipe it up too, and I destroyed my crude workstation, now that I recall, because I didn't want it, because it wasn't useful. Oop, that's not what I want. Not the makeshift post. I need the crude workstation. Very, very different things. How could I have confused the two? Clearly, I'm just illiterate. Ooh, reputation points. Oh my god. Is mortal blood achievable? That can't be right. It could be right, though. There is a chance it could be right. Make that road. Somebody in here, please make us a bunch of pipes, cause we need a bunch of pipes. Do 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 do. Certainly would love to take care of that sea marrow deposit. Also would love it if this could make some progress before it starts affecting me negatively. Really cannot afford to lose impatience points right now. Ah, yes! How could I forget? It's year 9. We're getting a blight storm, which is terrible. Yeah, whatever fuel we have turned into burgeoning fire, because we need it desperately. Woo! I'm a little surprised we're out of plant fiber already, but maybe I shouldn't be that surprised. Didn't I turn it on in most of these? Yeah, I turned it on in pretty much all of them, so. The harvest will soon arrive, that's for sure. Let's favor beavers for a while. That will definitely get us a lot of, that'll get us some pretty fast reputation gain, which I like. We also need a Harpy house here. Good. Get that done toot sweet, please. Woodcutter's camp has run out of trees. Ah, good. The road's done. Wonderful. I have to be very careful because roads will actually just, like, build themselves over farm fields, which, like, maybe in real life that makes sense for eminent domain purposes, but right in Against the Storm, I would rather keep my farm fields for surezies. Okay. We have pipes now, so let's pipe up the artisan for sure. So make sure we have an unbelievably ridiculous amount of coats. Oh yes, speaking of the upcoming storm and horrible things happening to us, what will happen? Villagers move slower and have a 50% chance of destroying a yield. Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, is there anything, like, super precious we're worried about running out of? Not really? No, not really. I guess we can just deal with it. Hi. Well, that's most certainly a more efficient use of our roots. That's for darn sure. Instead of 8, we use 5. Yeah. That's a big bonus. I mean, do I need anything else critically? I could use luxury goods. I do need to produce ale at some point, but this feels like I would be a fool not to click on it. Alright, you guys can make flour for now, but we must make better flour here very soon. Here? Here's good. You can just move to a spot that's not there. Kind of low on not there spots, actually, now that I look. But whatever, it's basically this is turning into Tetris, is what's happening right now. No planks, no fabric. Well, we have people making fabric. Quite quickly, in fact, too. I turned this off because we have no fuel whatsoever, which still is a problem, should point out. I think the woodcutters are just, like, they have such a long way to go that it's taking them ages just to get wood into the warehouse, which is fair. Doesn't make me happy, but it's fair. We're just kind of have to suck it up, though. Sure are. Sure are. You make some planks. This is going now, right? Yes, it's going. Good. And it'll go off in time, too. Excellent. No impatience points. I absolutely 100% cannot afford to get. Lovely. Okay, how we doing on fuel? We've got, well, it's still in caution territory, but we should have enough before the storm hits. And maybe we'll even survive it. Touch worried about hostility. It has gone up quite a bit. Ooh. Yeah, sell these for sure. Wonderful. We've run out of wood again. That's fine. Go chop these down, please. Get that one for sure. Wouldn't mind breaking into this glade just to see if there's anything useful either. That one, though, will not break into the glade, so definitely chop that one down. That is a good price for bricks, not gonna lie. It's gonna be very hard to beat that price. Yeah. Sell more stuff, lower more hostility. Ooh, also, we need to bake pie. We need to bake pie as fast as we can. But with whom was the question. Everyone's kind of doing really important work. Hmm. They sure are. They most sure and surely are. Okay, beavers have gotten me another reputation point, and now they are too decadent to even come close to getting me more, so we're just gonna call that fine. I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay. It's gonna have to be. That lightning clap is my signal to make sure that the blight post is fully and 100% stocked. Oh god, I don't have enough fuel to make any more fire. Eek! Eek! Stonecutter's camp has run out. That's perfectly fine. Can we get that sea marrow gone? And can we get one person building? I guess, well, you're moving over there, you can build. That's fine. Level 4 hostility. Terrifying, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that's really good. I mean, there's no way I don't just click generous rations and praise any deity that happens to be listening at the time that this ship popped up. Yeah. 5 global resolve, 10% chance of not consuming food during a break. This is such a strong cornerstone. Oh my god. Yeah, we're very happy to see that one. Holy cow. Alright, thank you, old gods. We'll be taking back those wooden bricks now. And we'll see how we're doing. We're fine. Somehow everything is just perfectly fine. Cool. You make pies as fast and as hard as you can. Oop. What? Why do we get this giant hostility spike? We're out of fuel! Oh, yeah. That'd do it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that'd do it. Okay. Take those planks out. Thank you. Any other, hidden fuel we can, not have here? Oh god, the blight post kinda needs it really badly at the moment. Yep. Yeah, that's a little stinky, not gonna lie. Yeah? Sure is. You guys are destroying the blight though, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we got some fuel. Pyre's burning. We will not freak out. Huzzah. Also, I should put down some comfort decorations over here because this hearth can upgrade very soon. And I would like to have that happen relatively quickly when it's available. Just a bunch of flowers back here? Sure. It's pretty. That's some high corruption right there. I mean, 15 cysts is definitely manageable with 3. That is, however, worrying me a great deal. Am I gonna have to have a second safety blight post? Maybe. You're going to assist, you're getting fuel, oh god. Shoot. I might have to miracle this. I can't afford to lose people. This is a little odd, given how much 3 people usually handle this just fine. Oh, I don't have the parts for another blight post either. God. It's really bad. And I think I'm just gonna get killed anyway. Yeah. Ah. Balls. That's very bad. It's kind of exceptionally bad. I'm a little stunned this went this badly. We only had 14. Plague of Blindness doesn't make it worse. How did this go badly? Shoot. Dang it. Well, I've done all I can do. Just gonna have to pray, I guess. Farmer, Weaver, Firekeeper. Ugh. Fug. Oh god, and we're at hostility 4. Shoot. 3 blood flowers just popped up. That's bad. We can't do anything about it right now, but that's just bad. It's very bad. Oh, dang. I mean, how are those crop packs coming along? I may need to turn that in just to live. In fact, that's almost certainly what I'm going to have to do. Yes, I know blood flowers exist. You don't have to remind me. Okay. Oh, that might have lost me the game, even though I spent a miracle on it. God, that sucks. Glade event complete. Oh, this finished. Great. It's lovely. We can bring these people in. We've got 11 spare housing slots, so it's perfectly fine. Get you guys working on routes over there. Might have to blow up this trapper's camp, unfortunately, which is terrible. Because if I happen to stumble upon another a large meat node, I will desperately want that to exist. Stop collecting reeds for a bit? Well, I guess forever, actually. Really hard to pull the mushroom people off, because, like, I get 6 mushrooms every time I gather something from here. It's nuts. packs of crops are done. That's something to be happy about, at least. Y'all gonna burn some cysts? Oh, we have no fuel. Right, well, we only have 11 seconds left in the storm. It's fine, probably. It's almost certainly gonna be fine. I'm in danger. Okay, you can no longer make anything there, so just go to the furnace. Alright, alright, alright. Now we have to take care of all these blood flowers, unfortunately. Before they get, like... Before they become a just huge problem. Lisa's also here to help, maybe? Kiln doesn't help. Smokehouse does not help either. Sparkcaster's, like, just okay-ish. I'm not gonna get my big ol' bundle of stuff, big ol' bundle of money from him yet, from my trade routes anytime soon, so there's like no way I can get 100 goods worth of stuff, right? Yeah, no, of course not. Okay. I'm pretty happy selling my excessive amount of crystallized dew for money, though. Yeah, that's good. And way more efficient saw blades? I do want to use as little wood as possible, just in general. It's not crazy. Could be good, in fact. I mean, I can't turn wood into coal. It's slightly more efficient, but we're just gonna burn oil. Blight fighters move quicker. That could help. Don't have any parts, do you? No. No, you don't. I think that's good enough to buy. Definitely sell these, because that's why I make them. It's so hard to open caches right now. It's like 30 hostility reduction worth it? Golden Marrow would get me a lot of amber, given that I have some nice, big old juicy sea marrow deposits over here. That would be a lot of money. That'd be a lot of money. Probably should just take the great deal of money and be happy about it. Yeah, let's just get the giant pile of money and smile, because we got a giant pile of money. Alright, the Harpies are going to get us some reputation, which is going to be extraordinarily important. Furnace is working as hard as it can to make pie for everybody. Likewise, my field kitchen, which I'm sure exists somewhere in this cluster, is working on biscuits. Yes. We're working on biscuits and pickled goods, and porridge, everything people like. Do wish I had a better way of making biscuits, but I'm kind of just lucky to be alive right now, to be honest. So let's count our blessings, I suppose. Oh, the Weaver has no one in it. Yes. That presents a problem. Let's get somebody making cloth so that we can keep making coats. That would be smart. And let us do the smart thing instead of the dumb thing. Okay, advanced farming done. Huzzah. That's really good. It's gonna basically just improve all of our farms, of which we have a absolute metric ton of them, by 25%, which is like really sick. So 11 berries per gather turns into 12? Well, maybe that wasn't as good as I'd hoped, but the impatience reduction is important, and a new blueprint. Hi! What curious choices you've given me. What very curious choices you've given me. I mean, it does have the cost of coats. There's definitely something to be said for the clothier. Like at this point I just need like service goods. The granary would be fine. A better place to make pickled goods would be welcome. And if I find myself with an excessive amount of roots, I could turn packs of crops into money. Like, that's fine. But fine is kind of all it is, unfortunately. Definitely was hoping for better stuff. But c'est la vie, I guess. How are we doing on population here? More than good. Could move you over here if there was any space whatsoever, which there's not. Yeah, that's an issue. I mean, I am just gonna need more space here, aren't I? Aren't I? Maybe I won't? Maybe I won't really. Also, this market is just, like, out of range, which is hilariously bad. The guild house would go pretty hard right now, I bet, too. Oh, I don't want to chop down trees. I really don't want to chop down all these trees, but I feel like I kind of have to bite the bullet here. I desperately need space. I need to put down the guild house. I need to put down more housing in general. It's just, yeah. Can't not, really. Unfortunately. Is what it is. You don't happen to have a blueprint that makes ale that I spaced on, right? No, okay. Well, at least I didn't space on it. That's something. We do need planks. We also need a builder somewhere. It's so rough. The game hurts. The game hurts me. You guys are done because we have no fabric and we have maxed out on provisions, so that's fine. Please build those needed planks. And I think we're just gonna get mortal blood at this rate. Okay, well, this is unfortunately a reroll, because if I don't get ale, I will miss out on 2 orders, and that will kill me, so... Ale, please. No ale. Balls. Well... The greenhouse definitely has a lot going for it. I have +2 to all mushroom production, and that will just, you know, be infinitely scaling mushroom production. Gonna have to rely on a trader for that last blueprint, aren't I? I don't like that at all, but I think the greenhouse is more than worth it. That will get us a rather absurd amount of mushrooms, which will mean a rather absurd amount of food, which is good. So I will plan on making that over here, I think. Maybe up here? No, they're actually using the space really well. That's a shock. Yeah, I think just down here is fine. Also, we wanted to make a road there, which is good. Yeah, once these berries get harvested, I'll chop this all down and make a greenhouse. Give us something to use drizzle water in. And it will get us 1 billion mushrooms, which will be great. Okay. Looks like Mortal Blood is gonna be how we close the next seal, because I think the harpies are just gonna quietly blast through that that requirement, which will be lovely. I just hope we live, because I am very, 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 very worried about the next storm. How much blight do we have? Sorry, we have 20? I know we have some blight engines, but like 20? 20? 20 though. Though, it's 20 though. 20? Okay. Well, some math has changed. Some math has rapidly changed, actually. This goes over here. We need a blight post immediately. For that we need parts, so I have to give up one of my harvester camps. And I only have the 2 of them. Trappers. There's no meat on the map that I have uncovered. I'm just gonna have to. There's no getting around it. Alright. Okay. That sucked, but it is what it is. Let's pull you out of the lumber mill. You're still capped on everything, so you get building. Bloodflower clones are pretty much done. That'll free up a good 4 people. Which will be very important to not die. Can sell some excess jerky. We will forever have double the amount of jerky we need with how the food works out. Yeah, you need to build more purging fire for sure. Still fabric locked there, huh? Yeah. I guess we're struggling to keep enough of it in stock. with us using it for, you know, coats constantly. Which, fair, you know, we need the coats. We need it very badly. If you run out of coats, that'll be a huge hit to our resolve. But, you know, also if 3 people die during the storm, I will lose. So there's that I need to consider. Got another reputation point. Lovely. Bloodflower clones are being completed. They're just carting the stuff back, which is great. Also, I just want to gently point out that this place is just so tightly packed that the bloodflower like grew on a road instead of an empty space, which is kind of hilarious. Ooh, that upgraded. Excellent. We could most certainly use a bit of extra production speed. Not gonna say no to that ever. Alright. Can you sneak in there? Not really. Alright, well. Can we put the guild house down yet? Barely. But then we can't woodcut anymore, which is a bigger problem. Just cut down that tree. It's fine. It's probably fine. Ooh! Mortal Blood's done! Yes! Also, what's next? Destroy 6 randomly resource nodes, huh? That's rude! That's really rude. I don't have many of those left. Well, anyway. Mortal Blood. Acquire. Ooh, Crystal Feathers is done because we reached standing level 3 with 2 people. Yes! Bam! Shabam! Plague of Locusts. This is it. This is it! I just need to use, I just used to use water and rain engines, and I'm well on my way. Holy cow! I'm really close! Holy cow! That's fantastic. That's super fantastic. Wow! That's... That's amazing. Okay, so, yeah. I just need to use water. Like, as hard as possible. So, let's use water as hard as possible. And win. Oh my god, am I gonna win this? Holy cow. As long as the blight posts are fully staffed and we have enough fuel, I think this just might turn into a guaranteed win. That's not impossible. That's almost scary to think about. Alright. Oh yeah. Use oil, not wood, for goodness sakes. Okay. Yeah. Good. 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 You two are waiting for Sis to be vulnerable, which is exactly what I want you to do. You're going to one. You're building more fuel. Yeah, this is okay. Cross fingers. If we live through this storm, we win. Holy cow. Alright. Roots are gone. Reed field's gone. Mushrooms are gone. Clay deposit's gone. That other tiny clay deposit's gone. Ah, one of the big sea marrow deposits. No! I was looking so forward to collecting from that. Ah. Oh well. Okay. Rain mill is done. You guys are now on full-time oil duty. I need a spare human, which I guess can come from there. Sure. Alright, you just make flour. If you're not making flour, you're not doing your job. That's basically how that's gonna work. Okay. Okay. Resolve's fine. We have 5 people ready and willing to burn blight rot cysts. It's a scary amount. 20 is scary. Let's not mince words here. I don't like it, but 2 blight posts should keep a handle on it. And if it doesn't, then I'm just bad against the storm, and I'll have to accept that. Alright. It is rising. But maybe at a slow enough pace. So we are taking care of it. I think we're in the clear. Once those 6 cysts pop, they're about to. Yeah. We're still in corrupt if you do nothing territory, but we're not doing nothing. We're burning blight cysts. In fact, we're burning 3 of them as I speak. Holy cow. Yes. I think that'll just get us below the threshold. Ooh, it won't. Shoot. Oh god, and we're out. Oh, okay. Well, hey, I've got a thing that makes global production speed faster, and that makes purging fire faster. That sounds like a great use of that. Let's do that. Oh, the greenhouse is done too. Great. Maybe I'll even get somebody on it at some point. Wouldn't that be nifty? Alright, they're burning it. They are burning. They are burning. No, this is not a time for a coffee break, though, actually, is the thing. Oh god, we're still at 120%. You guys are going to cysts? Good. 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 I wonder if production speed also affects blight rot cyst burning. 105%. I mean, we've almost certainly got it. Still not below 100%, actually. That one cyst, should it live, will kill us. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got there. It is now mathematically impossible for the hearth to corrupt. Thank God. Oh, wow. Gosh, my heart rate went up there. Wow, didn't expect that. Whew. Whew, that's kind of tingly and worrisome, but I'll be fine, most likely. Okay, let's get you making flour to get you making food and biscuits and stuff like that, and just use as much water as I possibly can. Yeah, as long as we use the stormwater we have, we might win this year. We need to use a lot of drizzle water too, but, you know, once we get some, we'll use it. Actually, no. Just use it as hard as possible. I don't care what you use it on. Just use stormwater, even just to be a tiny bit happier. Just use it. Use it. Use it as hard as you can. Ooh, some perks. +1 to global resolve is never bad. The Trapper's Camp is back to mock me, but I don't mind it. I could definitely use the parts, that's for darn sure. Yeah. Well, do I actually? The last storm did blow up half of my resource deposits, so maybe I don't need the camps. Still, I do really desperately want a warehouse up here because, jeez, is it ever out in the middle of nowhere. Am I like just fine actually? Maybe I am. Still, give me 5 parts just in case. I have the money for it, for goodness sakes. Okay. We need to use 50 to... We need to use 47 stormwater. And we're basically just doing that in the furnace. Maybe I should release the limit on pies. No longer shall we suffer under pie limitations. Let all know that you shall have infinity pie. I mean, like, that will accelerate us winning. There's really no reason not to. All the flour should be going into better biscuit production, but then again, like, I'm pretty much just there. I just have to use the water. Drizzle water is getting used as fast as it's being collected, which is good. We only need to use 11 more of that. And that should be it. We'll get the last seal. Oh my god. Oh, I finally will beat the sealed forest on P20. Which, I guess, mayhaps P20 was a little ambitious for beating the sealed forest. Is this my first time beating the sealed forest map? Maybe. I think just the last 2 times I tried doing it, it ended really badly. And kind of depressingly. But it might just be my first time beating the sealed forest. High level of corruption. Yeah. Yeah, not wrong. But I don't care. Keep using stormwater. Just keep using stormwater. I don't know what comes after clicking this. Do I? I think it's just win. It might just be win. I might have won once on the sealed forest, but never on P20, that's for sure. As this thing's hard. Alright, Essence of Corruption. Acquire. Oh my god, that felt amazing. It's done. The sealed ones are imprisoned once again. Thank you, Viceroy. You've not only saved our world, but also rekindled the flame of hope in our people. The faith in something that until now was only a legend of old. And dang, Can I just say the developers are so good at quality of life? Because I forged the Adamantine Seal and they were like, oh yeah, let me just give you all of the previous seals. You do not have to do 8 cycles doing piss easy seals to get all these achievements. If you got the high level one, it's okay. You're good. You're good. Good job. And oh man, that just that line of deeds. Oh, I want to liquefy this and bathe in it. It feels so good right now. Ah, yes. I did it. Oh my god. Ah. Oh, wow. That feels amazing. Open up my deed window. I have to see it. Oh. And I get a ton of house decorations now. Settler's mask. The pioneer's mantle. The veteran's shoulder guard. Sure. The viceroy's cape. Cool. A decorated belt. I'll take it. A royal visage attached to the settler's mask. The shape resembles an outstretched phoenix wings. Cool. A storm shroud attire. An outfit meant only for the highest ranking viceroys in the kingdom. Handcrafted from the finest fabrics. Reinforced with leviathan leather and dyed using a rare blight-infused pigment. Sure. And finally, the crimson cloak. The viceroy's cape, but in royal red. A truly rare sight within the citadel, and its exclusive honors bestowed only upon a select few viceroys of the crown. That's me! I'm one of the select few viceroys! Still don't know what the heck you do for this. Maybe that's complete all achievements. Would not surprise me. But there's still a lot I haven't done because, like, I just win before a lot of these happen. But anyway, I gotta see my house now. Let me sit here for a short while. Yeah, that's my outfit now. Looking very slick. Let's not mince words. That's some drip. We looking good. We looking good. We looking and feeling good. Do you know why foxes are commonly referred to as blight-eyed folk? 'Cause they're infected, right? Well, yes, you could say so. It said they suffer from the same disease as the harpies, though they must have contracted it years before the sicknesses changed them. Seems they developed a unique connection to the blight rot, a kind of symbiosis, hence the name. For this very reason, some fear the blight-eyed folk, and tales of their survival in the wilderness, even during the blight storm, doesn't help. But truth is, they're on our side. Their unique understanding of the forest and the rain helps us in our fight against the sealed ones. That was a lovely story. This is a nice home. I appreciate the pet tiger seal. He's tame, right, Aunt Lori? Right? He's tame. I'll just assume he's tame and leave. Oh, well. Time for the celebratory ending of the cycle with this closed off seal. Beautiful. Oh, that felt so amazing. Whew. All right. I'm good at Against the Storm. I think I can just say that now. Man, that's a lot of special nodes to start out with. What the heck is all this? It's kind of nuts. Cool. I might actually do the one where that's like got bad ones just because I want the fragments. But anyway, I think those considerations are good to wait for another day. Might have to travel north too. Yeah, north is probably my best option to pivot off of the Adamantine Seal if I can't manage it. But anyway, like I said, it's consideration for another day. Let me find someone to raid if they exist. No one I'm following is online. Well, gosh. I'm sorry, I have nowhere to send you. So I'm just gonna have to send you off with a thank you very much for watching. I appreciate that a lot. And yeah, next stream is going to be on Tuesday. I doubt there will be a Monday stream just because I have, family stuff to take care of on Monday. So yeah, see you Tuesday, hopefully. And if not, thanks anyway. Appreciate you coming by. And yeah, you have a lovely rest of your day or evening or whatever it is. And take care. Peace!